Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we are going to be doing a Orlando Magic rebuild. I do think there's a lot of positional battles on this team. You know, have that be Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, Vucevic, Mo Bamba. Just the Magic keep on drafting players where it's like, hey, that guy could definitely be a starter, maybe should be the starter, but then again, there's also another really good player at that position, guys. So before we get going on today's video, gotta let you guys know that obviously, man, you know, this is a rebuild here on the channel. I am also shifting into do NBA discussion type of things, but I still love doing my NBA, my league type of content. So, you know, it's not gonna be a rebuild every single day here on the channel, but you know, if there's a day where I'm like, hey, I want to do this video, I'm gonna do it. I do know a lot of you guys are subscribed for that reason. So yeah, I don't feel like the channel has to be all in on one thing. I feel like there can be diversity over here. Like I said, man, I still love doing rebuilds. It's a lot of fun just kind of talk about a team and building it in my vision and stuff like that. So yeah, as always, would appreciate your guys' support. If you don't mind dropping a like on the video, 1,000 likes is always the goal. And also, man, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Yes, this one is going to be a lot of fun, man. I've been wanting to do this for a few days now, just because, like I said, there's so much going on with this Magic team. A lot of pros, if you ask me. And I have no idea how this team's going to look in the end of this video, but we will definitely find out, right? So here we go. Looking at the roster, this team does have Vucevic, Evan Fournier, who's, I believe, is he only on a one-year contract? I could have swore he had another year left, but yeah, he only has 1 year left on his contract. I like Evan Fournier a lot. You got Aaron Gordon, a guy that I think is a good basketball player. I just don't know if the Magic are the long-term fit for this man right here. We got Terrence Ross, always a solid 6-man. You got Markelle Fultz, who just signed that 3-year contract worth it was $40-50 million, something like that. Okay, so when it comes to Markelle Fultz, he is my pick for the most improved player. I really think he can win that award. But at the same time, it's you also have Cole Anthony down here, who's kind of hey, you know what? I'm a pretty good solid point guard myself, man. In the preseason, been absolutely killing it. Shot 50% field goal percentage. So him being 6'3", I guess there probably is room for these guys to play in the backcourt together, which is kind of interesting. But I don't know, man. I literally have no idea how I am going to handle this point guard battle throughout this video. Then, of course, you got Mo Bamba, who was drafted a few years ago, and it's we're still kind of waiting. Is it going to be is the Magic the team for him, or are they just going to stick with Vucevic? Because Vucevic is 30 now, going on 31. So, I mean, with 3 years left on his contract, it's how many great years does he have left? I mean, he's still a really good solid center though, right, man? So it's I can see where Magic fans don't really want to let him go. We also got Michael Carter, James Ennis, Gary Clark, good 3-point shooter. Obviously we got Jonathan Isaac, who's going to be out for the entire season. I still think, you know, this guy does have superstar potential. We got Chuma Okeke, who was their player they drafted last year. Now this guy is just a really solid offensive player. Never officially played a game last season, so it's going to be exciting to see what he can kind of do for this team and stuff going forward. And you got Bacon. Everybody loves Bacon. Bacon and Magic, guys. What more could you want in life? I don't know. Probably a lot of things, right? Alrighty, so starting off this rebuild, I guess we have to decide what we want to do the starting 5. I think for this season, I want to... man, it's it's so tough. It's so tough. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put Evan Fournier at the small forward position. He's 6'7". I mean, he's good for 17 a game. I actually like Evan Fournier a lot. It's just, like I said, man, it's you know, what's his future with this team and everything like that? We don't really know, but let's go ahead and put him, yeah, we'll keep him right there at the small forward spot. And beyond that, the shooting guard, Terrence Ross could start right there. You know, that might free up some more minutes for Cole Anthony off the bench. I don't feel like Cole should be starting quite yet. I still want to see what he can be and everything like that. So yes, for the lineup, Markelle, Terrence Ross, Evan Fournier, Aaron Gordon, Vucevic. That's a good solid starting 5. That will do some things out there. And then we'll have Michael Carter, Mo Bamba. Let's go with, let's take away the minutes from Gary Clark. We don't really need him out in the lineup. Let's go with Cole Anthony getting some minutes. Obviously, I want this guy playing a lot. Honestly, I want him playing more than Michael Carter. I know he's only a 72 overall, but I still think he could be a big part of the future of this team. So I'm going to give him 30 minutes a game. I mean, you know, he can play some minutes at shooting guard, do whatever he really needs to do. We'll also do 32 for Markelle Fultz. And I also want Chuma Okeke getting some minutes out there too. Maybe he can be the future starting small forward of this team. I don't really know. About 14 minutes a game for him. So I kind of like this for the rotation. As far as it being a playoff team, hell yeah, it's a playoff team, but it's definitely gonna be a season to see okay, what y'all got out there. We'll kind of coast through this season, see what happens. Then at that point, we can decide, hey, do we want to trade Aaron Gordon in the offseason? Is it time to let go of Vucevic and maybe Mo Bamba gets to start next season? A lot of different choices to be made, man. But this season, not too much going on. Gonna be focusing on some positional battles, Markelle Fultz versus Cole Anthony, see what those guys can do separately and everything. So yeah, man, I want to get through this first season because, like I said, I want to get Jonathan Isaac healthy and everything too. So let's go ahead and simulate it and see what happens. Okay, so a record of 41-40, one more game against the Toronto Raptors. If we win right here, we'll be a 500 team. I guess we're a 500 team no matter what. So, one more game here, simulate through date, and finish with a L on the season. So 41-41, which feels about right, you know, all things considered. I would say this team would be closer to like mid-40s if Jonathan Isaac was healthy and everything. But, yeah, for the most part, though, you know, I do expect the Magic to make the playoffs and everything like that, man. So we got All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. None of the Magic players making that, but we are the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, which means we probably lose in the first round to the number 1 seed Brooklyn Nets. Let's go to the player stats on the season, though, guys. And we have, okay, Vucevic, 19 points, 13 rebounds. I really do think we can get a really good piece from him, man, because that's my thing, like I'm kind of afraid of, is that I don't want this team to just, like, fall into that no man's land where it's like, okay, some years to the 9th seed, sometimes they get to the 7th seed, it's like, you want to win a championship. So, we got Fournier at 19-4. If we can get him back on a nice contract, obviously we'll do that, but I'm not going to overpay for Fournier. Then we got Cole Anthony as the third leading scorer, guys, off the bench, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists per game, which just really opens up a whole bunch more issues because, like, Markelle Fultz was the starter. He averaged more assists. Scoring-wise, wasn't as good. He actually shot less, so about 4 less times a game. Efficiency was better than Cole Anthony, and 3-point shot goes to Cole Anthony. So I literally have no idea what to do with this point guard battle here, man. We got Terrence Ross right here doing some things out there. Aaron Gordon, you know, I just expect more out of him. I mean, it's not a bad stat line. You know, 13 points. The scoring's not great, but like the 4 assists and the 7 rebounds, that's pretty damn solid, man. The Mo Bamba, 7-7 with 2 blocks per game. Nice to see. Chuma in his first season at 5-3, so hopefully he can continue to improve and stuff, being a fantastic 3-and-D player. But all right, man, let's simulate these playoffs real quick and watch us win the championship. I will just go crazy if that happens, man. And oh my God, okay, we lost in Game 7 in round 2. Didn't really see that coming, but here we are, man. Kyle Lowry, hey, Finals MVP. Shout out to Kyle Lowry watching this video. But yeah, man, so we are in the offseason. Draft lottery, I don't know what the Magic's pick situation is. Maybe there's a chance we have somebody's draft pick and we'll end up with like the first pick in the draft. Does that happen? No, we got the 15th pick, which I'm cool with that. The 15th pick is nice, especially considering we got to the second round. Staff signing, we still have Steve Clifford, the big red dog. I'm cool with him. I don't have any like big time issues, so we'll keep him around. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a good scout though, just because like, you know, we got all these young players out here, right, man? So there we go. Got him signed up. Alrighty, NBA draft. I have no idea what position to go for. I feel like if we decide to trade Vucevic away, then we probably want to get a backup center to Mo Bamba. So that's probably what we're going to be looking for, something along those lines. So let's go to the NBA draft. But yeah, I think this is the season where we go all in one direction, not the band, and we see what happens. So Simpson next user pick, 15th pick. Let's see who is available. Hopefully a decent center. Looking at the rankings, we got Dustin Johnson, Rocco, Scotty Barnes. Alrighty, so not exactly like the cream of the crop here. We got Uwe Kramer, post defense, inside scoring rebounder. So kind of your traditional, we got 7'6" wingspan. So he could actually be kind of dangerous. You know what? Let's get him, man. Never got him in this game before. Maybe he'll be a diamond in the rough. Who knows, man? So we got him signed up. He will be a 74 overall player. Yeah, he'll probably be the backup center next season. I have no issues with that. NBA draft, okay, rookie, okay, team player options. We got Alfred Kamunu did accept his player option. I don't even think he played for us at all last season, which is cool. It's cool, man. Team player options. Okay, we already did that. Qualifying offers. Yo, what is going on with the... What is going on? Okay, that's weird. It, like, skipped free agency. Thanks, 2K. Now we can move on from player... It's another glitch in the game, man. This is why I stopped doing rebuilds, guys. This is so stupid, man. Okay, you know what? Let's see what happened in free agency. I wasn't going to do any, like, big, huge moves anyway. So it looks like Fournier signed somewhere else. Jonathan Isaac should be good to go next season. He was only out for 1 season, so if he's not, then I'll be sure to change that and everything like that. But, okay, man, so this is the team as of right now. Like I said, I'm still going to make some trades anyway. That was going to be the big focus point. Free agency, I wasn't really going to spend a lot of money because I still have to trade everybody away. So, alrighty, no big deal about that, missing the first free agency. Wasn't really a lot of changes anyway, man. So let's go ahead and just simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season, and we'll check out some trades. Yeah, this game is 1,000,000,000% going to crash on me at some point in this rebuild, man. Like, literally, I went to, like, go to the next season and went back to the player retirement, and then it just jumped to this. We have a record of 9-3, so things are looking pretty good, but Yeah, maybe okay, maybe that's a good time to like trade away the assets, right? Because like we're 9-3, things are looking good for us. What can we do now? Isaac's also healthy and ready to go. He's only an 81 overall, unfortunately. Like I said, I feel like he'll be better than that. But alrighty, man, let's check out some trades here. Let's see what we got. So I'm going to be looking for a small forward and shooting guard. Those are the two positions we are going to need the most. Let's do a trade of Vucevic. I'm going to toss an Aaron Gordon and a future first-round pick. Who knows, man? Maybe we get like a superstar player out of this. We got Malcolm Brogdon and Brook Lopez. That's not bad. I mean, Brook Lopez, you know, just still once again. I mean, I feel like Brook Lopez can come off the bench still behind Mo Bamba, and that'd be fine. He might actually be a pretty good mentor, you know, being one of the best three-point shooting and shot blocking setters in the NBA. That's kind of what we want to do with the other men. And then we got Brogdon that can play like the point guard or shooting guard spot, which could be nice, you know, playing him with Markelle Fultz or Cole Anthony in the lineup. So that's kind of interesting. I actually like that trade a lot with the Bucks. We got Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen. Pretty interesting. If we did this right here, then we're looking at probably having Isaac back at the small forward position, which I'm not like totally against. He can definitely play it. That's actually a nice trade too, man. I actually heard rumors of Zach LaVine to the Magic anyway. Colin Sexton, Kevin Love, interesting. Definitely not bad. Jaylen Brown, Tristan Thompson. Okay, I like that, obviously. Paul George, fine. John Collins, Clint Capella, no. Andre Drummond, no. So, obviously some really good trades here though, man. CP3, see on the Knicks now, very nice to see. We got Porzingis, Jamal Murray, okay, Chris Middleton, and TJ Warren. Huh. I could actually make that work a lot too, because Middleton could be the starting could be the starting shooting guard. TJ Warren at the 3 spot, Isaac at the 4. That adds a lot of offense to this team. That's a very nice trade too, man. In the short term of things, we got Ingram. Oh, wow, okay. So we got 87 and 86, or we can just go for the 89 and get the young center in Jackson Hayes. Whew, but we got Ingram. Ingram is signed up for 4 seasons. Where this, it's like you got 2 years of Middleton, which is fine. But Ingram's only 24. He definitely fits like the rebuild plan a lot more. I feel like I'm gonna do that one, guys. That is a hell of a trade. Or we go with Bradley Beal, who is 28 himself. Thomas Bryant, good offensively. No, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Brandon Ingram trade. Fits in with the rebuild. Gives us like our go-to starting player. Isaac can stay at that 4 spot. Jackson Hayes will be a good backup center to Mo Bamba. Let's do it, man. And then for the Pelicans, they get Vucevic, who can stretch the floor nicely for Zion. Aaron Gordon and Zion, like that front court is going to be extremely athletic. Kind of interesting to see. Let's do it, man. Okay, there we go. That is the trade we are pulling off in this video. And currently, we don't have a shooting guard, which is fine. We don't have a starting shooting guard, but I think at that point, that means that we are just going to have to go with embrace the double point guard backcourt with Cole Anthony and Markelle Fultz. I hate the idea that I have to like choose between these guys, but maybe for the course of this video, I will not need to. Like maybe we'll just be fine. So let's make sure the shot tendencies are all good for everybody. Going through the 94, damn, he likes to shoot that basketball, doesn't he? Ingram, get him to like a 100. Mo Bamba, want him taking a lot more shots in the offense. We'll get him to like a 75. Make sure that 3-point shooting tendency is up. 64 or 65, that should be fine. All right, and the rest of everything's looking pretty solid out here, man. I actually kind of like the makeup of this team now. It's going to be interesting to see. So yes, starting 5, looking good. Love the defense, love the length of the team. And then we got Hayes, Okeke, Michael Carter, Terrence Ross for a 9-man rotation. Let's make sure this is all good to go. Our bench could be a little bit stronger, but we'll kind of see what happens with things as we progress through this video. I do want Isaac playing a lot more because, like, plain and simple, that's the only way he's going to get to, like, a superstar level is by getting those minutes out there. So that should be cool. 37 minutes per game. Hopefully it does not lead to another injury. It should not, though. Actually, we'll do this. That feels a little bit more realistic right there, or better, I should say. But yeah, man, we were 9-3. Let's go ahead and simulate the rest of this NBA season and see what happens. Okay, so the moves definitely worked out for us, you know, kind of like investing into the youth of the team. It just seems like guys like Markelle Fultz, you know, a first pick in the draft. Mo Bamba, who was like the 6th pick in his draft class. Like, these guys are just ready to pull it together now, man. A record of 51-30, and most importantly, the game did not crash yet, which is nice. We are 3rd in the Eastern Conference. One more game against the New York Knicks. Simulate through date right here. And for the W on the season, so LeBron MVP. I still don't think this team's like championship worthy, but being the 3rd seed, who knows? This is what the teams are all looking like. We got Isaac making the all defensive team, so you love seeing that back up to an 83 overall now. But yes, we are the 3rd seed in the conference. We got Philly in the first round. Let's go to the player stats on the season and see what's going on here, man. So we got Ingram, 26.6 rebounds. That's exactly what this team needed, was just like that go-to score where everybody else just kind of like gravitates around him. Cole Anthony at 20 and 5 and 4, so I'm actually really happy we actually decided to start him at that shooting guard spot. Isaac at 16 and 7, like a beast with 2 steals, 2 blocks per game. And then Markelle Fultz just being like the point guard, the leader of the team, running the offense. And then Mo Bamba, I mean, a double-double with 2 blocks, 1 steal. I mean, that's almost like defensive of the year type of numbers out there. Bench unit was fine. Definitely going to be the focus of the next offseason, assuming it lets me actually sign free agents this time. But yeah, man, all these guys for the most part are locked up for some more time, so we should be fine. Let's go ahead and simulate first round against Philly. Simulate round right here, see how this goes, or we just win the championship this season, man. We're good to go. We get them 4-0. They got Bertans, and I actually like Bertans on this team. That's actually a really good fit. Ingram, 24 points. We got 22 and 10 for Markelle, 22 for Cole Anthony, and 26 and 3 with 4 steals and 3 blocks for Jonathan Isaac. Next up, Boston Celtics simulate round, and hey, yo, we get them. So we got the battle in the Florida right there, guys. As we got the Miami Heat 4th seed in the conference finals. We got a 40-piece for Brandon Ingram, just looking like a freaking superstar. But yeah, all right, next up, Miami Heat. Can we actually get to the NBA Finals in this video? Simulate round, and hey, look at that, guys. And we got the Pelicans, who we ironically just did that big trade with that included Ingram. So that would actually be a really fun Finals 2 experience. But all right, I don't see any reason why we can't beat them. They are the number 1 seed, so I guess that's a reason. But they currently got Zion. They got Vucevic. Ooh, Vucevic looking like a good fit out there, man. Looks like Aaron Gordon has just kind of been chilling, so, you know, feel bad for him. But here we go. Simulate round. What happens? And there we have it in a 7-game series in the 2nd season, making the right moves. Getting Brandon Ingram out here, guys. We win the NBA championship. So now, you know, I guess long story short, maybe I should just let the CPU simulate my rebuilds in the future. I don't know, man. But no, it just worked out good. Like, there's a lot, like, you guys in Orlando, you have a lot of good players. I just feel like a lot of them need more opportunities. And that will be it. And if obviously getting Brandon Ingram would be a beastly move too. 8 for 15 from 3, 36 points. Yeah, this guy's a beast. But I do want to do one more season just because I feel like I didn't get to do much that season. So player retirements. Let's actually show it this time. So maybe it won't actually skip over. Let's see. And there we go. So it looks like it should work. Let's go straight to the team player options. I'm not really too concerned with the NBA draft this time around. Let's see what we got, I suppose. We got Dallin Coleman. Very cool. So we got Anthony back on 2 years, Mo's back on 1 year, Jackson Hayes back, Chuma Okeke, who's been, I think he's been doing pretty damn solid for this team. I don't think he'll ever be a starter or nothing like that, maybe in the future, but yeah, he's playing defense, getting the rebounding is nice. How tall is he? 6'8", shooting amazing from 3. He's literally been like the perfect role player for the NBA. So there we go. Let's go to qualifying offers, make sure we got people locked up here. And try to improve that bench like I was saying. But for the most part, we should have all of our players back. Gary Clark, Michael Carter can walk, El Freaking Munu, Dwayne Bacon. I love Bacon, man. I just don't know if I love that contract for Bacon. It's actually a $1 million, so it's not too bad. But alrighty, so let's see how much money we can actually afford. Kendrick Nunn could be a little interesting. Let's see what positions we actually need first. Because I do need a backup point guard. So yeah, we pretty much need everything besides center and shooting guard and small forwards. We literally just need a point guard, really. Okay. So he's restricted, so there's no guarantees with him. We got Gary Harris, Jeremy Lamb, okay, Will Barton, Marcus Morris, and Willie Cauley-Stein. I might get Marcus Morris just because, like, $8 million is not that expensive, and he'll bring, like, some scoring to the team. So I can see myself doing some sort of trade for, like, a point guard. I mean, I'm going to go for Kendrick Nunn, but I feel like he's going to get matched. So if he doesn't get matched, you know, perfect. Hey. Okay, not enough for Marcus Morris, but hey, they did not match Kendrick Nunn, so that's actually good. I actually wanted him more, so that's fine. I guess at this point, though, get Gary Clark back just for, like, if somebody fouls out. The guy literally just shoots 3. That's like literally all he does now. Michael Carter, maybe for, like, a sign and trade type of thing. We'll kind of see with him as we see what's going on the rest of the season. But no, man, for the most part, this team is beasting out here. Let's go ahead and simulate 2 in the regular season and see if we can repeat. Okay, guys, so here's the team going back into the final season of this rebuild. We still got the Fultz and Cole Anthony backcourt. We got Ingram at the 3 spot getting 40 minutes per game. We're literally going for MVP with him this season. Isaac at the 4, now up to an 84 overall. So coming off 2 ACLs, it's like, that's amazing. He can bounce that back to be that type of player. Mo Bamba is progressing nicely. He's only 24, so excited to see what more he can do this season. And the bets, we got Jackson Hayes, Chuma Okeke, Kendrick Nunn. So a little scoring, a little defense, a little athleticism. We got other guys on the team, of course, but yeah, man, once again, it's like one of those, if it ain't broke, don't fix the situation, and this team is not broken. So let's go ahead and simulate this final season of this rebuild and see if we can win another championship. So no surprises here. We are the first seed in of the Eastern Conference, 61-20. One more game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Simulate through date and finish with the W on the season. So Kyrie Irving MVP. I've not seen that in this game before, so that's cool. At 34-4-11, Chet Holmgren as Rookie of the Year on the Raptors. Kind of like that fit, actually. Bull 6-man. Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year, man. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks per game. Yes, sir. That's like, it's all coming full for the, full something. Full picture? Full circle. There we go. And we actually got Kenyon Martin Jr. is most improved on the Houston Rockets. Good for him. Son of Kenyon Martin, obviously. I don't know if the junior gave it away or not. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So, unfortunately, Ingram could not make the team. I was going for it, too, guys. 40 minutes per game. But, yeah, it just was not really in the cards. Let's go to these player stats. So, we got Ingram, 26, 6, and 5. How is that not good for, like, All-NBA third or something at least, man? Come on now. 45% from 3? Come on, 2K. Cole Anthony at 22, 5, and 5. Isaac is amazing. 17 and 10 for Markelle Fultz. I hope he can become that player. Mo Bamba continues to improve every single season, which is what you love to see. And the bench unit, like, that's a damn badass bench, guys. I'm going to say it straight up. It's a badass bench. So here we go. Let's see if we can win this championship again. Simulate round against the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball. Ooh. Okay. Well, hey, sometimes that happens. I guess that's all I can say. Yeah, we lost. I don't know how we lost. This team's not very good. I mean, they were the 8th seed, so once again, that's 2K for you, man. That's why I'm not doing rebuilds every single day, because even like I said, the point of this video, like, this probably could have just been like an NBA discussion of me just like talking about the Magic, but I actually wanted to like show it in this case. But then with doing that, it's like once again, man, it's not so much about like the gameplay, it's more so about like what I'm saying. I felt like the rebuild was the best way to kind of incorporate that idea. But in the end of the day, you're still at the mercy of the dumbass game, you know, losing 40 games to 1 to the 8th seed. So that's how it is, man. We did win a championship though, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I guess like the message of this video is that maybe there really isn't a point guard battle. Maybe it's not a matter of, you know, that one or that one. Maybe it's a combination of putting both these guys together. I don't see why it couldn't work. 6'3", 6'3". Nobody's like extremely undersized. Maybe a little bit for the shooting guard spot, but not really. Like Donovan Mitchell, 6'1". So pretty sure Cole Anthony can play the shooting guard position just fine. He just has like that dog scores mentality where I do think he's going to be great for an NBA franchise. So yeah, man, that's all we got. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.